mad bus driver here. Brothers, and the ladies, and the haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah, so, I want to take the time to talk to you about the fact that, you know, there's these theories or these myths out there uh, to scare black men into staying on the reservation, to scare black men to be on the plantation, to, pump fear in their heart, to shame them, the old shame tactics. Legacy of slavery, watch out for OJ and Kobe. Guys who didn't do a day in prison for the alleged crimes that they were supposedly charged with. Right? Yeah, those guys. Very good examples to use. But because they're hyped up, they're used to scare a lot of black men. And of course, the weaker-minded ones fall for it. But the thing about it is, if people are so worried about where are the so-called good black men. Well, black women do not want good black men. Well, you know what I'm saying? They just do not want them because when they were young, when they were in high school, when they were in middle school, they gravitated towards the thugs. Now, of course, in every culture, wherever you go in the United States, in the Western world, the bad boy is the one who gets the attention. Of course, it's every culture has that, in it. But the problem is that other cultures other women from other cultures learn to mature out of that. But in the African American culture here in these Americas, and maybe up there in Europe or something like that when you're dealing with feminism in the black community, the females in this community have not evolved out of that type of thinking. It carries on into high school. It carries on when they go into college. Brothers, this is why you can get college educated, degreed up from the floor up women who are in prestigious jobs in corporate America having multiple babies by men who cannot hold down a basic job. Brothers, this is a systematic process controlled by the females in our community to keep the men subjugated. Because if you don't have education and you have a felony, then you're stuck. There's no place you can go. The type of women you're going to get are bottom feeder women. Hell, of course you can get, from corporate American women, but then again, you're going to have to share her with other men. Nook and Day Day, because she's not going to have one child by you. She's going to have children by a gang of different women. You hear that shit on the Ricky Smiley show, Paternity Test Tuesday, on Maury Povich show. You hear, like for instance, on the Ricky Smiley show, you get a woman that's in her 50s, in her 40s, already had a child that's 20, was married, they got a divorce, and once she does, she gets with a boy that's 24. 24-year-old man. No, he was younger than that when she got with him. He's like 23 or whatever it is. And she has a child by this dude. And of course, she's complaining that he's immature and he wants to smoke weed and do this. Well, of course he is, because you rewarded him for nothing. You gave him 40-year-old pussy for doing what? Nothing. You gave him a child for doing what? Nothing. I keep trying to tell you, brothers, they do not want men. They do not want wolves. They want puppies. They don't even want a dog. They want a puppy. You have to understand what a wolf is, what a damn dog is, and what puppy is. A wolf is the original canine. That's where all the other canines come from. Men has taken wolves and have domesticated them and bred them into dogs. And that's what a dog is. A dog is like a wolf pup. And now you have puppies. Puppies are kitty little children dogs. They're baby dogs. That's what they call them, puppies, right? Okay, brothers. It used to be that women would just want a man that do basic shit. go to work, you know, under feminism. Pay your bills, allow her to do what she wants to do, you know, and take care of the household, you know, as a man. Be a man. You know, don't be too creative. Don't go out there, forge and create your own shit. You know, just stay and work the matrix. Now it's to the point where they don't even want that, brothers. They want a puppy. They want something that's going to be at home, in the bed, you know, be at home, laying on the couch, playing video games, be at home taking care of these kids by these other dudes, be at home running the streets, acting stupid. This is what they want. They want the thug in their life. And men that do not fit that thug mentality or do not promote that. You know, the feminine, moist type of brothers out there that sit around talking shit, you know, trying to big up and gas up black women's heads. They're all over YouTube. They want to build their channel lying to black women, trying to tell them, beware of the mythological black man that's out here simping and, you know, cooning. And they're so stupid, they don't even understand the words that they say. They call you an Uncle Tom, right? That's some funny shit. Because if they learn the story, it's Sambo who was the traitor in the story. It's Sambo who would be the Uncle Tom, not the Uncle Tom himself. But because they're not smart like that, they just regurgitate what other people tell them, like they regurgitate other topics and shit. You know, these guys, they just sit around talking that bullshit to get some YouTube fame. But they don't really believe that shit because they have their own channels and they have their own Facebook pages. And if they truly believe that black men, women were, you know, the creme de la creme, they wouldn't just be posting up Facebook pages of booty models and big butt injected broads and shit and just invite people who didn't even know they were invited into a group and shit and celebrating fat asses, the only asset that a black woman brings to society. Which is not true, but because these guys keep perpetuating the myth, that's what the world sees. And these guys that's supposed to be so centric keep regurgitating that shit. That's because they were raised by piece of shit black women that were their mothers. This is why they come out and they do what they do. This is why they use the type of tactics. They're weak. They want to call you a coward because you wear a helmet. They want to call you weak because you're doing this, whatever it is. You know, I don't even watch they shit. But that's what they do because they're pathetic like that. And they don't understand they're pathetic like that. They look pathetic because that's what they are. They're thugs. They're predators. They're just a dude out in the street that's just there with a dick to impregnate another black woman. What you are, brothers, what they want you to be is just guys that aren't going to be hanging around to be the last choice, just in case they can't get their Brad Pitt, just in case they can't get, you know, their Tom Ford, they can't get their rich white man. If they can't get their rich white man, then they want to get that baller, that shot caller, you know, the rich balling basketball player, football player, black guy, you know, the business type black guy that's got some bank. If they can't get him, then they want to try to get somebody who's trying to emulate a Tupac with a degree. You know, and he gasses your head up or some shit. He may have some money. If they can't get them, then they want you. They want you to be the last resort. The bottom feeder cat. The dude just be walking around the street dusty because you've been broke by the system because you can't get a job to make any phone type of ends meet, to pay your child support, to pay anything because you got a felony because you was trying to make this money trying to impress this big booty bimbo. That is the African American community in a nutshell. And cats on the internet love to gas people's heads up with some old talking point bullshit. Brothers, you have to be free. You have to be smarter than these gassers and these simps. These guys are just pathetic like that. They truly are. How the fuck did you subscribe to somebody you hate? I don't give a damn about you trying to talk that old bullshit or you're just trying to recon and, you know, whatever it is. You know you're not. What you're trying to do is trying to get some pussy on the internet. That's all it is. And you're pathetic at it. That's what all these haters are. They're pathetic at what they do. They're not creative whatsoever. That's why they have what you call response channels. Brothers, be free. SYSBM. Mad bus driver